good evening, and good afternoon. This is Professor Diaz, and in this orientation video, I wanted to walk through the syllabus and I wanted to walk through some of the ways you're going to access the material for this class. So it says strongly recommended CS111, but if you don't have programming experience, you should be fine. The tutorials in Canvas are very beginner friendly. And if you do have experience, then even better because it should be easier to follow along and to understand the dynamics of what is happening. Okay, so it says Introduction to iOS Programming Using Apple's Swift Programming Language. So we're going to code on Xcode. It's an IDE, Integrated Design Environment, to develop iOS apps, and the programming language we're going to use is Swift. Here's my email. This is a really good way to get a hold of me. I also have a Zoom meeting ID. I can put that up later. So when you click here, it'll probably have that on there. So next, Intro to App Development with Swift. So this got removed from iBooks, and so I think you should have it as a program file. Let me go to Files. You should be able to just get it here on Canvas. That's right. Okay. So under Files, Book PDFs, and then here they are. Okay. Now, if you want another way to get a hold of the book, I'm using a Windows machine, so it's a little bit different for me. But you're going to go into the search. We're going to access it on GitHub. Intro to App Development with Swift. And I've been practicing quite a bit for this video. Intro to App Development. So we don't want that one. We want this one, the GitHub Pages one. Yeah, I'm going to click it. And here's the book. So you can access the book online this way through GitHub. And if you want to download the program files for the tutorials, because most of what you're going to do is tutorials, you can simply click here, and that's just a little ways down. There we go. And right there, you can click and it will download. And those are the program files that contain the instructions for the tutorials that you're going to use. All right. So you can see navigate on the bottom. This one's lesson 1. Click on it. And these are rather short. The chapters are pretty short. The bulk of what you're going to do is contained in those program files. So I can kind of show what those might look like in here. So let me move this over here. I'll go ahead and I'll download them again. That might be easier. So I don't actually know where I put them. Okay, so download here, and I clicked on it. App developer, oh, duh, that's what it was named. So it turns out I do have it. Now I have an extra one. And anyway, you're gonna unzip this, and I'm not sure if you know how to do this, so I'm just gonna show you. You right click on it and extract all. There should be an option to extract all. And then you just press extract. I'm not sure what it's like on the Mac, if it's the same thing, but if I was a betting woman, I would say that it's probably the same. Okay, so if you have any trouble doing any of this, if any of this provides confusion to you, or if something goes wrong when you're trying to do this, please, please, please email me. I will help you. I don't understand why students get scared to reach out. But it's so important that you do that because the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll become with it and the better you'll be at programming. And that won't be the last time that you ask for help with something. In computer science, I personally, and I've seen it, seem to be asking for help all the time. So we help each other out. So don't feel bad, you're not bothering me, and you can reach out anytime. And if it's something light that I'm doing, I'll drop it. And if not, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Um, any little thing, just let me know. Okay, so we're going to go back to the course syllabus. Um, the bulk of your grade is going to be quizzes. There's quizzes every week, and if you decide to not do the quizzes, you will not pass the class. That would be a bad idea. Oop. Okay, so it unzipped. It's a little bit of a disorganized video, I'm sorry. Yeah, and then you would click on these, and they contain instructions, and they contain files, and you would just open these on the Mac. So yeah, so do your quizzes. If you need help with them, again, reach out. If you decide that you don't want to take the class and you want to withdraw, you need to formally withdraw on Wingspan. Otherwise, you're gonna fail the class. Like I won't know that you're gonna stop showing up. If you want to withdraw, you need to formally do so to avoid getting a failing grade. If you have a special needs, uh, if you're special needs, if you have a disability, if you have any sort of impediment at all, please let me know. Even if the impediment isn't documented through the school, just still let me know if there's anything I can do to help, and I will do my best and I will accommodate you. So let's see. So yeah, so your quizzes are 80%. Please do the discussions as well. This is the way for you guys to interact with each other, and I like for you to take that opportunity to get to know everybody else. Okay. All right. So below, it's just the schedule of things you're going to do. I'm going to go a little bit over the week 1 stuff for now. And I'm using the teacher view. So my canvas looks different than your canvas is going to look. But we both have modules, so I'm going to click on that. All right. Attendance. So there are mandatory attendance quizzes on the first day of every week, so on Monday, that are due on Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. So I try to give you 48 hours to do them, but you have to do them. They're easy points. So you just go in there, you click through the answers, and then you get points. Yeah. So here's our first discussion, what I've learned in 2 years of iOS development. That's a good video. And we have a part 1 and a part 2 for this week's instruction. And make sure that you check that you go through both and not just one of them. And make sure that you make time for these. Sometimes we underestimate in online classes how much commitment we're going to need to take. And that's a mistake I don't want you to make. Please make time for this. Please put more time away for this than you think you need, and practice, practice, practice. Okay, that's pretty much all I have. I don't think there's anything else that I'm missing. Yeah, so that was the orientation video. I hope you followed along, and I hope that we get a chance to meet, whether virtually or in person. But I wish you all luck, and I wish you all a good rest of your day. All right, thanks for listening. Bye.